at home is to see what insects you have out in your garden and what little wild bugs that you have around the place. So while we're out on a lovely walk like this today, myself and Megan are going to be collecting bits and pieces that we're going to use to make an insect hotel. So the idea behind it is to look for hollow, natural things, or anything like little twigs or pieces of bark, anything like that that is nice and dry, like this. Here's a nice little stick, that we can put together in a special container, and I'll show you something now in a second, that we can use and stuff it full of all these little things, and the little insects snuggle down in this during the winter, because insects hibernate, and you know, some butterflies hibernate over the winter as well. Our solitary bees hibernate, but they're looking for little places to get into and be safe for the winter. So we're going to be collecting items around the place. You can get them in your public parks, sometimes just walking along the road. Oh, there's some nice, lovely, that's perfect, lovely bits of bark. And actually this bark is perfect because it kind of has little layers on it. So it's just perfect for little insects to get in underneath during the winter. So let's see what else we can find in under the trees and bits and pieces. So Megan, we're going to use old flower pots. And as long as the flower pot has holes at the bottom, okay, the ones that are all sealed up are no use to us, because we want our little bugs, you can have that one.
No problem.
We want all our little bugs to be able to climb in one side and go out the other. So a cheap old flower pot. And we're going to stuff it full of natural items, okay? So, as Megan found some pine cones, so we're going to literally shove all the pine cones in. Pine cones are great because little insects can just climb in between the pieces of the pine cone. If you have a rabbit or a guinea pig at home and you've got some old straw, keep the straw, okay? Put the straw in. Again, it's all very simple stuff. Bark, twigs. So we're going to just pile all these in. It's really easy. Oh, here's a pine cone that's been eaten by a squirrel. Just while we're here, we can see it. There's not much left of it. But I'm going to put it in anyway. And I'm going to shove it full of straw. And then, if you have a piece of old cotton, so an old pillowcase, or you know when you buy the oranges and they've the netting over the top, I have hessian sacking, anything like that that's breathable and that has holes in it, that you can put holes in it. We're going to use it as a cover. So we'll cover over our insect hotel. And then a piece of twine or a rubber band, or this is to basically wrap trees, anything like that. We're going to wrap around to hold your cover in place. And actually I should have mentioned to put little holes in your cover. So whether it's your pillowcase or whether it's your netting will already have holes, your hessian sacking.
What are the holes for, Mairead?
The holes are, Megan, just to let your little bugs in and out.
Oh.
So you've got one set of holes in the bottom of the flower pot, and now you're putting another set of holes in the top. So it's like really basic. Some of these insect hotels that you can buy in some of the shops are really expensive, and there's no need for it. All you're doing is providing a little refuge. So we're going to neaten it up. We don't have to. And then what you're going to do is you're going to put it on its side. So as you can see, the bottom, you've got holes for insects to come into and out of. Like if you have a shed and a wall, put it between the shed and the wall, somewhere kind of cozy. And it is really amazing over the winter, the amount of insects and bugs and snails that will make their way in here. And it's a lovely thing to do, maybe at the end of February or March, is to take a little sneak peek. Open it up gently and have a little look inside, and you will be absolutely amazed at the number of little insects that have made their home in there during the winter time. How's yours going, Megan?
Good. I think, are them holes big enough?
Yeah, yours is better than mine. You're more artistic than me.
Well, I've gotten the big pot. And what sort of bugs would find refuge in this sort of stuff? Or is
Beetles.
Beetles.
Lovely beetles.
Oh, my favourite.
Your favourite. Also, solitary bees. So if you have any bamboo at home, bamboo growing in your garden, or you might have bamboo canes for gardening. Cut some into really short little pieces and put it into your insect hotel. Because solitary bees, which are our most common kind of bee in Ireland, we